In this video, I am going to show you how to perform ARP spoofing attack using a powerful tool called Bettercap. With this, we can place our computer right in the middle of the connection between a target device and the router, intercepting the data being exchanged. Not only that, but I will also show you how to read this intercepted data, things like URLs, websites, the target widgets, and even sensitive information like username and passwords. Sound interesting, right? Let's dive into it. Alright, the first thing we need to do is become the man in the middle. We can do this using Bettercap's ARP spoofing module. If I scroll up in the help menu, you can see there are a module called ARP Spoof. To understand how this works and what options can modify, let's type help ARP Spoof. Help ARP Spoof. As you can see, there are a few commands to remember. For instance, you can turn on ARP spoofing on by typing ARP spoof on. Similarly, you can cut off the target's internet connection by typing ARP.ban on. But we won't be doing that here. To be disable this feature, you can simply use arpspoof.off or arp.ban off. In the last video, I briefly mentioned that we can adjust parameter for these modules, but today I am going to Bettercap makes this simple by providing the option name, description, and default value. Let's take the option ARP spoof full duplex as an example. Let's take the option ARP spoof full duplex as an example. This option, when set to true, will spoof both the router and the target device. By default, it's set to false, which means we only spoof the target machine. I will change it to true because we want to control both sides of the connection. So both the router and the target will think our machine is the other one. To do this, we simply type step ARP spoof full duplex true. Once you hit enter, the change is made and no errors when it's executed successfully. Now we need to tell Bettercap which device is to target. There is an option called ARP spoof targets where we can specify the target IP. I am going to use the IP of my target device, which is my Windows Virtual Machine IP. Now check the Windows Virtual Machine's IP. You can use ARP A for checking IP address of Windows machine. Again, I will use the set command like before. Set ARP spoof, set ARP spoof targets 192.168.73.134. Here is my Windows Virtual Machine's IP address and hit enter. No errors, looks good. Alright, we are ready to start the attack according to the health menu. All we need to do now is turn on the ARP spoof module with the command ARP spoof on. Let's run that. The error message shows because my ARP spoof is already running. So I don't need to turn on ARP spoof because I have already running. So if we check by typing help again, you can see here ARP spoof is now active. Let's verify that everything working correctly. I will go over my window machine and run the command ARP A. As you can see, the router's MAC address has been replaced with the MAC address of my Kali machine. This means that any data the window machine wants to send to the router is now sent to our machine. Similarly, because we enabled full duplex, any responses from the router internet for the Windows machine are also sent to our Kali machine. So we have successfully placed our computer in the middle of the connection between the target device and the router. This means that every bit of data, whether it's usernames, passwords, or web activity, will pass to our machine, allowing us to read, modify, or drop it. In the next video, I will walk you through how to analyze this intercepted data. Stay tuned. That's it for now. Let's move to the another video.